Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. What the hell? Is Baby Pleb in the house? We need Baby Pleb in the house. We got 8 people in the chat, 8 people in the chat, and one like. What's going on, guys? It's like you don't care anymore. All right, so we got Rex in the house, we got Nigel in the house, and we got Retro in the. Yeah, that thumbnail is because of you, brother. Thank you for, thank you for getting that for me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. You know what? It, I was gonna let you guys in on a little secret, but I'm gonna wait for now. I'm gonna wait for now. So, growl it, growl it in the house. I don't know how you say that. How you doing, brother? Yeah, man, having a lot of fun this weekend. I wanted to buy tranq yesterday and forgot. And what is tranq doing? Let's actually let me get the stock market up really quick. Take a quick look at what's going on there. We can hop right into these Harmony One games that are just printing like crazy right now. So much good stuff happening with Harmony One right now. Tranquil must be Tranquil must be pumping like a mofo. Why is Tranquil pumping so much? Is it like over $1 with Tranq is mooning? What the hell's going on with Tranq? Tranq has been, I'll tell you what, Tranq is printing fira like a mofo for me over on some of that. Kevin C in the house. How you doing? You want to be rich? Yeah, you and me both, brother. You and me both. It's just one of those titles people like doing. But I mean, the money's printing really well. All right, we're almost ready to hop on over to the desktop here. I'm just doing some of my excellent, putting my skills to work, moving some windows around. Something you guys wouldn't be able to do, but for an IT veteran like me, it's freaking easy. Not to bag on you guys too much. Super easy for me, would be wicked hard for you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So yesterday, the futures were down freaking huge. I'm talking a monster move. The Nasdaq futures were down about 400. The E-mini S&P was down a little over 100 on a Sunday opening. That's monster. That's a monster move. But looks like we're having a little bit of a comeback. Don't call it a comeback, as Ella would say. So the E-mini S&P is now down only 50, and the Nasdaq's down about 99. So the Nasdaq was hovering around about negative 200, I would say, about a half hour ago. If we could go green today, and I'm saying there's a pretty good chance of that happening if this rally really continues. We got a lot going on right now. I mean, the world in general is really putting the screws to Putin, Putin, as Biden calls him, Putin. I don't know if that's intended or that's just how Biden talks, but it's almost like calling him poo, right? Like he's a bunch of poo poo. I'm not saying that. Putin, I'm not a fan of what you're doing right now, but I know you're more than capable of sending some rogue KGB sleepers my way and taking me out if you wanted to. I'm gonna ask that maybe you do get to the negotiating table because the world's putting the screws to Putin right now, and the ruble's tumbling, the walls are tumbling down on that, and I don't know, like. I'm hearing a lot of sentiment that even China is trying to distance themselves from Russia right now. But then I also read an article that said, who knows with this freaking news? Like you can't believe anything in the news anymore. But what the hell? Anyway, I was reading this article where a lot of people in China on social media is actually rooting for Putin, and they're pro the invasion. I'm just like, what? Like, what's going on over here? Yeah, we checked the price colony. You're Rex. You were a little salty this morning, bro. I don't know that anyone was calling you stupid. I think risky. I'll say you were being. You risked it for the biscuit, and it seems like it's paying off. So congratulations. I don't think anyone in this channel was calling you stupid. All right, so I need some oil, gas, economy FUD to tank. You know what I'm waiting for? I'm kind of waiting for fira to tank, man. I wanted to go in all. I want to go in more balls deep fira. And I'm actually really bullish colony too right now. Like I want to stack some colony. We got to start playing a little 4D chess on colony, and we'll get into that to a second. All right, so the Nasdaq is now negative, still chilling around negative 100. What is crude oil? Crude oil is up about $3 a barrel at $95 a barrel. Let's pop on over to crypto. What the F is going on? Like, why is crypto like booming like a mofo right now? Yesterday, I woke up to like a 39K biddy, and I'm like, you know, we're still chilling. We got our boy Capo still bearish AF. He's still waiting for them to pull it out. I feel like the risk is to the upside. I really do. You could have bought the first fever dump. Yeah, shoulda, coulda. Hindsight's 2020, Nigel. Yeah, harmonies to invest. Well, they're going for a 500K grant. I don't know that does that mean like it's already been offered, or they're just going for one? That's a pretty big grant. I mean, if they get that, there's other reasons why I want to go all in colony right now. All right, so Bitcoin 39.3, it's moving its way back up. Ethereum 2,700. Hold on to what? Cardano still getting its ass handed to it at 90 cents. Harmony One struggling at 14 cents. Luna, V5, Luna, Bobana, Fofana, Yahia in the house. How you doing, brother? No. He's saying wasn't today supposed to be doomsday? It's supposed to be in doomsday for crypto for, I don't know, since November. Going from a grant is galaxy away from different from harmony to invest. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I think they're going for the grant. I don't know. We can take a look. There was or maybe they've been offered something. There's something up. There's a vote for proposal, so we can definitely take a look at that. I want to look at FIRA first. And I've said numerous freaking times in the past, I am most bullish on Harmony One right now. Defira, and we've been patient AF for that, and that thing is paying like a mofo right now. And Colony, those two, I'm hands down the most bullish. Now, I've been a lot less risk averse in Colony. I've just been, free ride, taking my Colony and upgrading for free. I wasn't really looking to take the extra risk and buying it, but now I think it's a pretty good buy, and we'll get into why in a bit. So let's take a look at fira and tank really quick. All right, so you guys are hawing on about a 55, 82 cent. I mean, I'm barely broke even now. I think my average cost on that was like 75 cents. And I can't even really take profits. It's all locked up. But I tell you what, I can't remember if it was Friday or Thursday when I claimed all my rewards, but I'm going to claim them today. So this thing's paying pretty good. I've earned 9 FIRA over here with all this locked tank, and FIRA is chilling at what's $22, man. This thing is still freaking going. All right. Yeah. All right. So let's get some stuff claimed up and put it to work. They granted 50K. Let's see. Oh my God. Read the. Yeah, we'll get to it. And I don't have enough FIRA, and I don't have enough Colony right now. Not gonna lie. I'm FOMO on both of them. So Retro saying he's about to rug his Cosmos farms. I'm not gonna lie, I considered the same thing. It's hard for me to buy FIRA at $22 though. That's a pretty. I'll just keep earning for free right now. Thank you, Rex. We're definitely gonna take a look at that. Baby Pleb in the house. How you doing, brother? I got good news for you, Baby Pleb. Baby Pleb at PH Validator on Twitter. At I am Baby Pleb on Twitter. He has a validator. Yeah, Fever's on fire. I was ready to shut my validator down, but I looked at my bill this month and it was, like a quarter of what it was the past 2 months. Yeah, because and I believe it's because Harmony was getting botted like crazy and there was a lot of freaking bandwidth. And my bill was just like, no, I can't do this. And I don't know. I probably still should shut it down because I don't promote it enough. But I don't know. I got to figure out a way to promote it. Anyway, my bill wasn't that bad. I can live with the bill as it is now. Link down below at Nostradamus. Need to get to some wells out there. Get a few. And the thing that you're gonna get me on one of my rants. I'm still not very happy with how Harmony One and all the big validators are treating this this validator situation. And tranq is one of the big problems right now. Oh, cool. You still got? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna shut it down now. The bill. It was just those 2 months. The bill was just like, there's no way, right? But now it's back to what I would expect it to be. Let's see. Nigel is saying, "Are you serious? Fever still super early. The market cap still really low." Yeah, but I agree, but it's tough because the market cap's based on. I think there's only 100 million. I think only 10% of the coins have been pre-minted, so there's a lot of coins still to be unleashed. Fully diluted, this thing's a $22 billion market cap. So there's a lot of chess to be played on this market cap right now. So we're gonna see how that plays out. Nigel, I can only get so that's a great. It's actually the saying, and you might not get this, but this is an Arch reference. Whoa, 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 whoa! My penis can only get so erect. All right. Yeah, so the 1 billion supply, right? That's what Rex is talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I do believe that's going to take 4+ years for that to eventually all come out. And so I agree. I think there's a lot of opportunity early on, and mostly because the Gen Zeros, man. The Gen Zeros are going to cause a feeding frenzy, and that is why I'm trying to stack as much freaking fira as possible right now. But buying it at 20, like I've already got a lot invested, guys. I have over $10,000 in the fira. So as much as I want to buy more at the same time, it's not like I don't already have a decent sized stack in there. And I'm not like some people that will put their entire life savings into a project, right? I try and keep. I'm playing that. I would love to make Defira a free ride, right? I'm playing that game right now, but I'm also know from experience and history. I see Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? I also know from experience and history not to get too carried away with the FOMO. Remember when everyone was like, "Oh, and I was in it too." FOMO's a mofo, but oh, Jewel's gonna be $50. Jewel's gonna be $50. Jewel's $5 right now. So we're in a hype cycle. Trying not to get too carried away. I'm trying not to get too greedy. But I also do know we're only a few days in, and if you would have stuck with DeFi Kingdoms hardcore, insane in the membrane for 2 to 3 months, you'd be like rich AF. So I'm trying to tightrope that line of investing with a decent sized nutsack and not getting too carried away. SFIRA is sick. Yeah, so that is one of the things about. All right, did I get on my tank, on my purple tank? So that is one thing, like I haven't claimed now for 24 hours. I would say 23 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. Either way, right at about 24 hours. And this is what I'm sitting at right now. $654, $351, and $167. Hashtag hashtag LFG. Let's go, baby. But it is like a, I don't know, like a 9-to-1 ratio. It's hard. It's not a lot of tank. I mean, it's not a lot of fira, but it's a decent size. I mean, all right. So $81 in fira there. I mean, let's just look at all three. One of them doesn't even pay fira. So 5.62, 81. Let's see, 81. So $120 in fira. I mean, it helps when fira's, $20, $22. But I feel like, okay, so if I remember correctly, I put 3,500 into this pool and it's already doubled. And I put around 4,900. I feel like this one should be higher. I'll have to go back and look at the video. So already I'm close, if I wanted to, taking like half off the board and this basically being a free ride. But guess what? That ain't happening right now, right? Because I did a similar move in DeFi Kingdoms, and I cost myself probably 20,000 in gain. So I'm keeping the pedal to the metal on this one, boys. Dude, I am so freaking bullish this project. There's a couple things I don't like. There's a couple things I don't like about this project. One, how they're doing the validators. That really pisses me off. And two, the whole two token fira tank thing bothers me a little. Maybe I don't know the full tokenomics or in game or whatever, but to me it feels a little bit like one was a cash raise. It's like two separate cash raises, and you know what I'm saying? So we'll have to see how this plays out. It's a lot tougher to make extreme utility, I would imagine, in two tokens versus just like one with Jewel. But anyway, we'll see how this plays out. Let's go ahead and harvest this up. And then I'm going to add back to the fira tank. I'm taking obviously the fira is greatly outpacing the tank I get, which is good. And I'll explain why in a second. Yeah, so Retro says that's why this channel is the biggest alpha secret hub. Yeah, and you know what? I'm so okay with that. I honestly do not care. Like, I don't even hardly even look at my freaking YouTube metrics that much anymore. Great cheeseburger in the house. How you doing, brother? I'm glad I bought. Oh, so that's why Retro. I probably wouldn't if I. Yep. We've been waxing on about this one for a while. 100 to 500 people. Yeah, if it ever gets like that, we'll figure something out. I'll have OG streams or something. All right, let's there's a lot, like a lot of people have mentioned, the music's really growing on me. There's other things I like. The graphics are super clean on this. It's a little bit better. Like, what would this be considered? 16-bit maybe? 32-bit? With the graphics a little bit better. They got really cool like stuff going on with the water. I think in the marketplace there's a bird and there's butterflies. Little fishies in here. Oh, look, there's even a little statue with something. Like, I'm just noticing stuff all the time on here. What's going on here? I'm trying to add some liquidity. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't think it claimed. Well, that sucks. Did I not hit? Oh, it did fail. All right. $37 days to go on the X tranq. Have they said what's going to be needed to buy the Gen Zeros? That's why I'm trying to like stack up as much as both as possible. But I think it's fira for that sell, right? I don't have a ton of tranq, but I mean 1400 is 1400, right? This I have around 13,000, but that doesn't unlock until like August. So I'm pretty sure Gen Zeros are happening before, like pretty soon, I would imagine. Hopefully they give us like a good month of farming before they do the Gen Zero launch. And I wonder how many there's gonna be, and like if they're gonna like how are they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us have been super early and ride or die on this thing for a while. So hopefully, we at least have a really good, like almost guaranteed shot at least one Gen Zero. I want to get two, at least two. I mean, if I can buy like 5 or 6, I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably will, you know what I'm saying? But because they're gonna do the same thing. I just don't know if they're gonna be infinite summons, right? Gen Zeros, you need 2 Gen Zeros to summon. I'm assuming they're gonna do the same thing there. But they've done some things different, so you never know. All right, so I got my claim. Let's go ahead and add liquidity. So I'm taking my fira and my tranq rewards from both tranq and Defira. There's no way, so it's only going to take about 3.4 of my fira. I have roughly 15 I've made, which is amazing. I'm going to go ahead and supply that. And I'm actually cool with that. I'm actually really cool with that because impermanent loss is a thing. I am building both my yield farm and my single stake. And I am trying to get as much single stake up as going again as possible because I want to have as much fira ready to go as I can for the Gen Zeros. Holy hell. So yeah, man, I'm up. So this is updated. I put $4,000, no, 4,900 into this. And once I deposit this, dude, is fira still going up? What the hell? I could pull out right now easy and make this a free ride. But we YOLOing this bitch up because I am I'm head over heels freaking bullish this project. And I did move a decent bag, as mentioned on Friday, over to here. It's about 50, I think it's 50,000 to 1 and 50,001. Now, one thing to keep in mind, there is a small amount of impermanent loss here theoretically, because stone goes up in value every day compared to your one. So a little bit of that, I believe, it's going to auto trade out of stone into one for you. So you're going to have a little bit of impermanent loss on your stone, but the 274% interest is going to greatly offset that. That being said, it's mostly in sfira, right? And when you look at this, like I said earlier, it's basically almost a 9-to-1 ratio that you're earning sfira to your fira. All right, let's go to the temple. Actually, let's see real quick. All right, so when this gets to 10,000, I would have doubled. And this gets to 7,000. Oh, wait, I was looking at the wrong, so 9,000. All right, so this one's only, yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing earlier. So this one's up about 1,300. That makes a lot more sense because the one side's 1 and that hasn't really gone up. So this one's only up about 50% and this one's up close to 100%. All right, so the last move, and I do this basically once a day now, sometimes twice a day. I just kind of wanted to save it 24 hours for the stream to see how much we were banking up. So I have another 46 of these to stake. I'm just gonna stake these up right now. I'm not concerned about starting that 365 days. I want to stack as much as this as I can. This is paying 673%. Maybe in about 30 days or so, I'll start, taking this off the board, but I'm not worried about this right now. I think this game has some longevity to it. I think it can last longer than a year. The same with Mars Colony and the same with DeFi Kingdoms. And then let's, oh, my bad. Let's stake my fira and then we'll head over and talk about Colony. There's the baby pleb we know and love. Get in their ass, baby pleb. 17 in the chat and only 7 likes. Thank you, brother. All right, 11 fira to stake. Let's freaking go. It's single. So again, single staking, you're getting 892%, but it only pays. I mean, I say it only pays S fira, but either way, that's freaking great. And I do believe there's going to be some ongoing and permanent loss right now with fira. Although I wouldn't be surprised to see a dip either. I mean, $22 is near an all-time high for it. I think it's gone above that a couple times pretty early on. So it is at, are we at a new all-time high? No, so that we won't count this. So I will say this is basically at an all-time high right now and looking kind of like a double top right now. So we'll see if we blast through this. There was some FUD, they talked about how like the team pre-mined or pre-minted or whatever. So they did answer that. They said, I have no idea if they're telling the truth or not. I mean, we're just going to have to assume they are telling the truth, but they said they did like testing of swaps on live instead of beta, and they said they won't do that in the future. All right. Yeah. Colony got approached by Harmony. True. What is the, so the unstaking period for SFira is 365 days. So, and the second you start unstaking it, this I can unstake at any time I want, right? Because this is FIRA flexible staking. The SFIRA staking is 365 days. So if I unstake, man, I've only earned 148. I feel like I should be like 50,000 by now. When you unstake this, it takes 365 days to get. So I guess I should claim that and put it in, but I'm not worried about it. All right, let's get on to Mars Colony. Rex did put a link. That's what I was going to look for. So there is a vote. Let's look at their Discord. Just their announcement. Mars Colony was approached by Harmony Protocol Project X, representatives of which asked to make a deal to benefit both parties. If you attend the latest Discord, you know the details, but if not, they'll be summarized below. The terms of the deal are currently being negotiated, and because we're approached last minute, all right, I think this is the link already open. All right, the terms of, and because we were approached last minute, the deadline for announcing a signed deal is Monday, February the 28th. Well, that's today, isn't it? Take the deal. You need to be a member of, I don't know if I'm a member of any of those. Stupid calendar's not coming up. It is Monday the 28th, right? What the hell? All right. So Project X will invest 200 to 500K in Mars Colony by purchasing by purchasing Colony from the Treasury. So that wouldn't really affect this liquidity pool. That's just giving 500K. That's just Harmony investing in the project. I mean, that's still really bullish news, but that's not going to affect, theoretically shouldn't affect the trading price, because that's basically kind of like doing OTC deal. MC will grant, let's see, what is MC? Oh, Mars Colony will grant, effing acronyms. I see MC and I start thinking Sons of Anarchy. All right, MC will grant a 10 to 20% discount on token price. Oh, and we're gonna give them a discount? What the F? All right, so I don't to incentivize the transaction and as a payment for future promotion and support. I mean, Harmony should be doing that regardless. The purchase token will be locked 6 months to a year and then potentially released in 10% increments. I don't know that I'm crazy bullish about this. The MC team will use the Project X investment to support growth to develop and launch our DEX, stablecoin, and MC lending. On the gamification side, we will build out the ability for users to take part in quests, earning tokens and XP, grow engagement, and grow the user base at least 10x within the next. Man, there's more to the proposal, but due to time constraints, the minutiae, I don't know, what is that word? Is that minutiae? What the F does minutiae mean? Like I've heard it before. The small, precise, or trivial details. All right, interesting. Oh, what? Let's see. The minutiae are being debated live, so we won't have the time to sort out the implement all community feedback. We don't has it. Man, take the deal. I'm undecided. I don't think I can vote. Closes in 4 hours. All right. I'm undecided. I don't know if this is a good deal or not. To me, it's like I want to buy it I'll buy Mars Colony right now. Give the community the opportunity to buy Mars Colony from the treasury instead. That's my proposal. Give me the opportunity to buy it. You know, put 500, 200 to 5. Put 500. I bet the community will do that and time lock it, right? Similar to tranq. But we're not going to give. I guess we're not going to give the same. I mean, Harmony One should be promoting it regardless, I guess. But I don't know. I don't hate the deal. I don't love the deal. I'm bullish Mars Colony either way. This isn't a grant though. This isn't a 500K grant. This is a 500K investment at a discount, right? This is not a grant. All right. Let me get caught. I have no idea if you guys have been. All right. So it's pronounced Minusha. That's what I said, brother. Minusha, isn't it? Oh, I think I finally caught up and just didn't see you. I don't know how you're not bullish on this, Tom. This will push development and marketing. Why? Why? I don't know that it will. This is a very I'm trying to calculate what this really means. First of all, you guys come in here clamoring about how Mars Colony is getting a 500K grant, and I immediately think, what the, like, I've never heard of a 500K grant. Time lock works better. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Time locks have worked very kind of well for DeFi kingdoms, but right now it's getting hamskied. So yeah, so baby's saying, yeah, it can change if they have to fix something, but I was in the Discord AMA. Jesus, I don't know if that's how you say that. I just want to say Jesus confirmed March 1st, but for some reason it went over a lot of people's heads. Baby Pleb did say invest, but I don't make me go back to the chat. I feel like someone said grant. Let's see. Maybe no one did say grant and I'm just being an a-hole. Did you guys check? Let's see. All right. My apologies. No one said grant. Oh, they granted 50. All right. So someone said that they have granted 50K. All right. So it's two different conversations. Juice. Okay. His name's Juice. All right. I'm kind of on the fence. Like, I'm the needle's more bullish than neutral, but it's not crazy bullish, right? I'm not crazy bullish because of this. I'm just moderately bullish. I'm crazy bullish the project though, and I want to buy more Colony. I really do. I think Colony is a good buy right now. I mean, I should have bought the hell out of it. If if I would have had any common sense whatsoever, I would have bought it down here last week. I should have bought the shit out of this last week, and let me tell you why. Right now, the price is pumping because of this news, so I want to see if it pulls back. If it pulls back again, I'm aping in because I'm bullish of like what's going to come, and that's going to be the things that they are working on, right? And that is these PFP avatars that I think are going to come up pretty soon. They got some stuff going with like the land development that I think is all going to come out pretty good. The one thing that we haven't discussed a lot on a lot of these Harmony projects, and we should take a look at this right now, is how many people are in the Discord and how that correlates. So when Lambo, I'm also bullish. I'm not crazy bullish this project, but I'm bullish it, and I just upgraded my second garage today. This thing only has 4,300 in the Discord. That does not seem to be growing at a very big rate. When you compare that to something like DeFi Kingdoms, this thing is 90,000 strong and growing at a pretty decent rate still. Defira, I'm actually surprised, but there's only 9,000 members. I expect to see this grow pretty quickly. And a project that I'm invested or, getting invested heavily in and doing it, that's not even on Harmony One, is Lavana. So let's take a comparison over there. Lavana has 25,000 Twitter followers and 10,000 Discord, which is stronger than most on Harmony One. Mars Colony, I believe, is below 10,000, only 6,300. And let's see what Cosmic Universe is doing. Because Cosmic Universe, this is only 6,700 members. This one's the biggest surprise, right? Because this is the one people have been really bullish on. I've been semi-bullish on this. I've been like no contest the most bullish on Defira since its announcement. I really like what they're doing with the whole Forex strategy. And then second was Mars Colony after that. And that's because it's different, right? It's Mars, it's, galaxy, space, planets, and Mars is very relative with Elon Musk and all this stuff too. All right, think about it, Tom. It's super bullish. Hermes had Project X invest in the team, and they are doing well. I mean, how well are they doing? I don't. How well is Hermes doing? Let's think about it. Think about it. Oh, that's Limp Bizkit right there. Think about it. Oh, snap. Let's think about it, dog. How well is Hermes doing? I've barely used it. I have no idea how well Hermes is doing. They should be backing it regardless. I will agree, Harmony backing it in that way is bullish. I just don't know that it's like, I don't know that it's like $5 Colony, 10, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know how bullish it is. It's better than, it's not bearish, but you got to think of what's going to happen to the token in 6 months when it starts unlocking, right? What kind of sell pressure is that going to put? So that's going to have to be offset by some good moves, going forward. And scaling is hard. I don't know how many times I got to say that. This team has not shown any real advancement when it comes to like growing the team out, right? It's all like, oh, if you want it, build it yourself. So, I mean, it's pretty slow moving. We need to, and finding the right skill out there is not easy either. Now we will get marketed more by Harmony. This is what we have all been. Good morning, Bill Scott in the house. Go on the Harmony site. Harmony has them as one of their top dApps. Well, it is bullish. It is bullish that Harmony is willing to invest in them, right? They believe in it, so they believe in the project. For Defira Gen Zeros, are you hoping lock? Oh, are you kidding me? Of course I'm hoping that. Like, that is Defira. Jason's in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, man. If lock to Fira better play a factor. But I don't. Oh, not locked. I would not lock Defira, lock tank. That's what. Yeah, lock tank. Lock tank. I hope lock tank plays a factor, but they haven't shown any indication. There was a video that Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth posted. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. That might have been mentioned. All right. What's so dope about Mars that it's really community driven and we vote for things? I mean, a lot of projects are like, that's the end game for Defira. That's the end game for DeFi Kingdoms. I will say Mars Colony is much more community driven, like out of the gate. I do agree with that, but it's still a complicated thing that needs to be developed. Look at the size of DeFi Kingdoms team. They have over 50 people on their team. You think Gen Zeros after tank move to Defira? What does that mean? I don't want you guys to get it twisted. I am super bullish Mars Colony even without this news. It just makes me slightly more bullish. There's still a lot of things that I think Mars Colony needs to accomplish, and that's building out the team. And that's something, you know, we need to see Defira do a bit more too. And I think they've been doing that. And we just have to wait for, like, you know, there's still a lot of mistakes that could be made, whether it's Defira, whether it's Mars Colony, right? So there are things that could still go wrong. Why is Joel acting like a stable coin? Well, there's a little bit of rotator going on, right? Everyone is like, I would imagine a lot of people in DeFi Kingdoms are doing like what I did. Like, I pulled out all my liquidity on DeFi Kingdoms. It's not that I'm not bullish DeFi Kingdoms, but I've already got a fat stack of locked jewel. And the opportunity yield farming over here it's a nice stable yield farm, but this thing over here is printing like a mofo. So I'm trying to get paid over here on what I think could potentially, it's on pace to possibly even be better than DeFi Kingdoms. But one big thing I hate about Defira is Chronos. I hate the Chronos chain. That being said, there's not a lot going on over there. So maybe the fact that it's kind of not a lot going on over there, there might be a lot of opportunity. And I mean, what is the TVL of Chronos? There might be a lot of hardcore Chronos people over there just waiting for something like Defira to come, and then we can go over there and they're just going to be fresh fish for us. You know what I'm saying? So 2.33 billion. Man, I would love to see. I think the move would be to go Terra and Luna. But does Terra and Luna have a pathway for EVM compatible? Man, Terra and Luna has just been on a tear lately. I'm kind of bummed because I sold almost all my Luna at like $50. And I accidentally sold a bunch of my, like 30 of the Luna that I had bought at $7 to fund Defira. And then right after that happens, it shoots up like $20. So T-Stout in the house. How you doing, brother? You missed a lot. Fira came late. So what is the fire game? Yeah, it's Defira AF, bro. We getting paid over here. I guess I should get me some lock tranq. Well, I don't know that lock tranq is going to be in play, but I will tell you, lock tranq is paying out really well. Like I claimed what, like less than an hour ago, and I've already earned 0.11 fira, which ain't bad. I have a lot of lock tranq though. Yeah, it's tough, man. You're late though. You're so Nigel will say you're early. Atlas in the house. How you doing, brother? We just got done talking about DeFi Kingdoms, so it's probably good you just got here. I'm kidding, bro. I said I still love DeFi Kingdoms, but Toro in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, it was asked why Jewel is only a stable coin right now, and I think it's because a lot of people are yield farming the hell out of uh Defira right now. I am very much looking forward. So we got the Perilous Journey coming up. When is that? Like 2 days? Is that 2 days away? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so freaking scared. I'm legit thinking about sending all my heroes, but then I'm gonna lose half of them, man. And I guess it'll be fun building them. I mean, if I get real unlucky, I could lose more. And I have 12 miners farming that locked jewel, and I kind of need that locked jewel. And then those bitches ain't easy to replace. You know what I'm saying? But if the rewards might pay off in the future, so I'm at least sending my Gen 0 and 5 other heroes. I just got to figure out what I'm really willing to risk on that. I sold 5 figures of Luna at $2 or $3 to put into Harmony. Yeah, man, you feel it way more than I do, brother. Would loves me some fira at 14. I mean, who the hell wouldn't? I think there's a decent chance we'll get another pullback. I think there's a decent chance. Don't do that, Retro. Calm down. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. 7:17 in. Let's see what's going on with the markets really quick. We got, what's the NASDAQ? NASDAQ's going back down, -120. Still not that bad considering it was -3 or 400 yesterday. E-mini S&P's around 50. So that seems like that's where it wants to stabilize right now. And I think the markets are mostly in a small bit of panic right now because I didn't mention this earlier. I meant to. Putin put nuclear forces in high alert. Whenever you mention Russia and nuclear, it's a little bit sobering. This is the way I look at it, though. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible for that button to get pushed, but if that button gets pushed, no one's going to give an F about their money because, let's face it, that's going to be global warming to a level that we won't be able to withstand. And I really don't even want to talk or think about it. I will put that at like a slim chance, a very, very like 0.0. But I am saying there is a chance, right? You never know, especially when you got someone you got someone backed into a corner like a mofo right now, right? And he might not be thinking rational. So anyway, let's get off that. Let's see what's going on with crypto really quick, and we can go ahead and close this stream out like a pint of the tea stout. Oh, where did it go? All right, we got Bitcoin 40. What the hell, guys? Crime. What about Crime Crypto? You got me all excited. Crime Crypto did a good Defira video this weekend. If you haven't seen it, Bitcoin climb up. Yeah, what's going on here? Why is Bitcoin pumping like a mofo? What's Ethereum doing? Is this our Ethereum 2800? Is this our last chance to get out? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pretty crazy. Yeah, I do too. I love the name. What is going on with Bitcoin, guys? Like, is it because everyone in the Ukraine and Russia is rushing to the bank? Like, I mean, I don't know why the hell Russians to avoid those sanctions. Yeah, I mean, that's the very unfortunate thing about these sanctions. It's going to hit the Russians hard, man. And I love my Russian comrades. I really wish Russians. I've even dated a Russian girl for like 7 years. A lot of Russians in America, very great people. So this isn't the Russian people. This is the Russian government. And right now, the Russian people are going to get hit hard because of this. There's corporations over there that are trying to get out. The brain drain on Russia right now, I don't know that they'll ever recover from this because they are going to lose a lot of brains, a lot of companies with, engineers and stuff. These companies are tech companies. Whatever they have, they are fleeing like crazy. I'm talking overnight, just going virtual, shutting down their operation and just going virtual just to get out, So I gotta hope Putin pulls his head out of his butt. I said Dayton. All right, Russians bought. I don't know that I don't know how much the Russians buying BTC has to do with this, really, right? I don't know that the common Russian even has the ability to easily get into Bitcoin, but who knows, right? It's a nice little pump. Like, I'm surprised by this. All right, everyone. Had a lot of fun today. It's Monday, just another Matic Monday. Have a good one. I'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you all, and peace.